Okay, we're making our grocery list. Anything else that we need to put on the grocery list?
Spinach.
Spinach, I'm sure.
I love spinach.
Hey there, it's Sarah Wood of empoweredqueen.com. Today we are going to talk about what you do before heading into the grocery store so that you save oodles of money and time and have a pleasurable experience when it comes to buying and eating healthy food. So this is what you do before. I'm going to list out the steps and then you can just go out and do it. How about that? Let's get started. Number one, the very first step is to really dive into a brainstorming or conversation around what is it you want to eat that week or however many days you're shopping for. Some people prefer to shop, every couple of days. I personally advise to take it 1 week. So 1 week's worth of groceries. And sometimes that'll be shortened or lengthened depending on what you end up with in the kitchen. What you want to think about is, what sounds good to eat? How can I keep it simple? And how can I make sure that I'm not going crazy trying to buy a bazillion ingredients I don't understand and trying to also make everything from scratch? So let's start with the very first piece is, what do you want to eat? Eating healthy does not mean you have to eat bland, boring meals. It also doesn't mean you have to eat overly complicated recipes from fancy blogs, websites, or cookbooks that are going to drive you crazy if you try to do that every night. So start with, what are things you know you like to eat that qualify as nourishing and healthy for you? And it does not, for the keep it simple part, it does not have to include 10, 15, 20 ingredients or superfoods or supplements to be healthy. A fine breakfast could be something like scrambling some eggs in coconut oil with avocado and maybe sprinkling on some goat cheese for a little extra flavor. That's a great breakfast. Not a lot of stuff that has to go into it. Just because you plan on eating healthy doesn't mean you have to be Martha freaking Stewart and prepare everything from scratch. It is fine to occasionally think, I want to have salsa this week. I don't want to deal with making the salsa. I'm going to buy some pre-made salsa. When it comes to snacks, so this goes into your brainstorming pieces, thinking, what do you like to snack on? Because you don't just normally eat 3 meals a day and call it quits, right? Like, we like to feed ourselves throughout the day, and that's perfectly healthy, perfectly okay. It is fine if you want to say, buy yourself some organic corn chips for the week to scoop up your salsa with. Whatever. I'm not asking you to go out, grind up your own corn flour, and try to figure out how to make it for yourself. What's going to be okay if you buy it pre-made, and what do you want to experiment with making for yourself? Step 2.
On to step 2. So now that you have brainstormed your recipes and your plan for the week, you get to pick foods from that list and create your hyper-focused grocery list. This isn't just any old list. You are going to be able to organize it so that when you head into the grocery store, you know exactly which route you're taking, and it saves you a lot of time, and it saves you the confusion of staring at products, trying to guess which one is the best one or which one you should buy that night. So you aren't going to be wandering in the grocery store zombie-like, kind of like I used to, going up and down aisles, looking at, this looks good, sure, I might buy that. No more, because you know what you want, you're going in and you're getting it. So when you organize your grocery list, do not just start listing out foods from your recipes, because it's going to be jumbled, it's going to be all over the place, and you're going to try and check things off and make sure you don't miss something, and you are likely to miss something. Think about where you're shopping, organize your list based on how the grocery store or market or wherever you're going is organized. Now we're on to number 3. This is the part that we all say we're going to do, and then most of us don't end up doing it. I know I didn't for a very long time, and that's using those coupons that you get from the store or anywhere. I want you to start telling yourself from now on, those coupons are money. If it says it's $1, $2, $3, $5 off, that's $1, that's $2, that's $3. I'm not asking you to be super penny pinching and feel very constricted, but it's like putting money in your wallet. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to have a place in your bag where you put the coupons. I have here's my little bag here. See, nice little logo and everything. I have a pretty little sheer purple bag. And that's where, when I get a receipt from a grocery shopping experience that week, I will put the receipt that has the deal on it. So that's what these are. Like, say this is $2 off any type of milk, including coconut milk. Ooh, of course I'm going to use that. This one is $2 off any eggs. Heck yeah. This one is $1 off your next purchase of any cereal. Okay, so what do I have here? $1, $2. I have $5 worth of coupons here. So that's $5. I'm not going to throw it in my bag and not use it. It's going in my little purple bag. Also, you're going to start collecting in a nice, fancy, pretty place those grocery store books. So these are not necessarily coupons because you don't need them to get the discount, but this is going to help you with step number 1 when it goes into planning what to eat. So I know that at Rose Hours, we have a store called Rose Hours here, I know what's going to be on sale that week in the different sections in the store. I know what's happening at Safeway, and I know what's happening at Fred Meyer. I put them in a nice pretty folder and I keep the folder in my bag. So instead of stuffing them somewhere where I'll never look at them again, it becomes part of the grocery shopping experience. So I have my grocery list, I have my recipes, I have my folder, and I have my little coupon bag. Finally, here's the bonus tip. To really increase the pleasure of the experience of shopping, I'm going to challenge you to challenge yourself to engage in at least one conversation while shopping. I want you to think of your journey to the grocery store as being a part of your community. And what happens to so many of us, and I know to me, when I have my 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, and my 18-month-old with me, I can go into kind of mama zombie mode, and I have my head down, and I'm not talking to people, and I feel startled when someone talks to me, but it doesn't feel good. And I know that every single time I say, I'm going to talk to the person who's checking out my groceries today, or I'm going to talk to the person who's going to be in produce section today, I always feel more connected and more energized. So I want you to try it too. When you go, try to smile and engage with at least one person. You don't have to give them your life story. Just ask them how their day's going. You know, a little bit of chit chat. Just that connection feels super awesome. That's it. Those are the 4 things for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was useful for you. If it was, if you enjoyed it, if you want more, if you want recipes to go with that grocery list, then head over to the website, join our tribe. You'll get all the newsletters, you'll get all the new stuff that comes out, and you get to be a part of our community where we actually talk to each other. So that's at empoweredqueen.com. And also, if you're here on YouTube, hit subscribe because then you get to see more of me. Yay! I will see you next time. Bye.